The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for two. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for two from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He puts a Mayer under it deep down the middle. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it.
They'll start this drive with Marks. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
Dump off caught by his back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running the toss here to Marks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He puts a Mayer under it deep down the left. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Finds the in route complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Felton now to return this. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Brought in left side by Jones. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10, here's Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
A gain of 31 yards. first down.
Now he'll give up the middle to Jones. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Vikings down by 7. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Play action, McCarthy. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And down he goes! They get to him for a sack, and that may have just saved them this game. They remain up by 1.
Vikings, 14.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Kirk comes in motion right. On 2nd down, Marks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
Here he is to throw. They'll set up the screen here for Marks. And he will have the Texans' 1st down there. The celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
118, that's it.
And up the middle, it's Marks. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's Marks on the handoff. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
22, Vikings 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Price. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. 30 at the 20. And against all odds, they get the touchdown with no time left. And their hopes aren't extinguished yet, Brock. They could still force overtime. This entire game came down to just 2 plays, Brock. They've knocked out the far more difficult one with that touchdown as time expires. And now a chance to force overtime.
And now it comes down to whether they can get the 2-point play or not, but it's hard to question that every bit of juice, every bit of momentum in the building right now is totally on their side.
Oh, forget the tie. They're playing for it all. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point
One final shot here. And he's got it. Talk about a last gasp. Whoa, no time left. They got the touchdown, the 2-point conversion. We're headed to overtime. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime.
From
the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. On the return, here's Price. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On play action now, McCarthy. It's complete. Here's Jones. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a gain of 4 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Here's Jones. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Two-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Now to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down, Vikings.
On the carry, this is Jones. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pass is caught at the 9. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Minnesota spends its second time out here. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, it just...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Fourth and goal with a game in the balance. Here he is to throw. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift, Brock, that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Now they'll stop the clock with 9 seconds left in OT.
Oh, Kate, those are the gut punches offensively. That could have been a touchdown. That's their biggest miss of this game because instead of celebrating in midfield, now they got to go back to work and try to get another look just like that one.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Here we go.
To throw. Oh, he put some air under this one. Right side. Oh, big interception here. And the Vikings finish up this overtime with the interception. And we'll get another one coming up. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now a gift to Jones. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. It's McCarthy. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target, and really the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Dump off caught by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. McCarthy to throw for it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll run, it's Marks. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now a give to Marks. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be a 1st down Texans.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run.
And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. So it's a win for the Texans. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.